we just got a closer look at Mario Kart World, the next Mario Kart game for the Nintendo Switch 2, and there was a lot to take in this trailer. Something they didn't put much focus on was the new items that'll be appearing in this game, some of which could only be spotted in single frames. So let's take a frame-by-frame look at this trailer and see every item that's been shown off for Mario Kart World. The first item we see here is Mario with a bomb. And of course, what's a Mario Kart game without the bananas? Coins and mushrooms make their obvious return, and later we see the return of an item that's been missed for a long time, the Mega Mushroom from Mario Kart Wii. Can't wait to plow down Donkey Kong and squish his face back to normal. Next we see Hammer Bro throwing a bunch of his own hammers. We know that this is not a character-specific item because later we do see this as an actual item that appears for any character. Toadette uses a question block, which seemingly spouts out a bunch of coins. We don't know if anything else can come out of this question block. I feel like that would kind of defeat the purpose of the item blocks to begin with, so this may just be a way of getting numerous coins at once. Luigi rides a bullet bill, R.I.P. Chain Chomp, I hope you come back someday. And on top of this Yoshi's restaurant-themed car, we see a golden shopping bag, or you could say maybe it's a takeout bag. My guess is that this is how we'll obtain the food items that end up changing your costumes. Here we see Mario gorge himself on a triple-decker Yoshi burger, which gives him a Mario Wonder style effect that takes some of his clothes off. Whether or not every cheeseburger in this game will have 3 patties has yet to be seen. But I don't believe this is considered an item like the other items are considered items. My guess is that this is its own separate mechanic. Now here we see Kamek swirling around Mario's head as if he is being sent out as an item, and I do believe that Kamek is an item in this game. I'll get to that later as well as to why that is, but I do believe for now, Kamek is an item in this game and not a racer. Here we see Bowser Jr. using a boomerang flower, as well as the super horn here in the background. I love the new cartoony big beep animation they have going for it. We see a closer look at Daisy using the super horn here, but in the background you can see Chargin' Chuck is holding and using a golden mushroom. Later in the trailer we see Peach with a green shell and Bowser with a red shell. And at the very end of the trailer we see Rosalina in the key art holding a star. But in other parts of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, we saw more clips of Mario Kart World, some of which give us a nice look at some of these new items that we've yet to see. If you go frame by frame and zoom in really closely on this animation of the spinning Switch 2s, you can see that multiple of the players have just gotten an item box. Spinning in the item roulette, you can see the feather, the ice flower, a brand new golden shell item, the classic blue shell, the lightning bolt, a blooper, and the hammer item that we saw Hammer Bro using earlier. We get a closer look at the golden shell item in use, which it isn't actually thrown, so we don't see how it functions, but we see it following behind Rosalina there. And lastly, this one may be the most hidden, only seen in a couple of frames, but it appears to be a fortune ball. Inside it being some of the shapes that Kamek would throw out with his wand. So my guess is that this is the item that'll be used to summon Kamek. What Kamek will do in this game, who knows? Hopefully we'll find out soon. But that, at least to me, appears to be what it is. If you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments. With all of those items being shown, that accounts for all but 2 of the items from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe returning in this game. Those 2 being obviously the Crazy 8, but also the Piranha Plant. This, I believe, is because Piranha Plant is going to be coming as a playable character. He's very hard to see in the trailer, but if you want to see my breakdown for all of the characters that were shown in this Direct as well, check out my video here on the side. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more Nintendo content. Bye-bye.